Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much, Rocky, for that opening. Yep, I'll take it from here.
Okay, I will sign off and be on later.
Awesome. So, I wish I could say I could see everybody, because I'll tell you something. I really, 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 really miss your faces. And like many of you, I miss the hugs. I miss the handshakes, the ability to get together. But things are improving, and hopefully someday we'll get back to some kind of normalcy. When you're thinking about the financial numbers, all in all, the financial numbers are improving, and we are starting to see the recovery. So that's really good news. But although the numbers are encouraging, we're not quite out of the woods yet. So let's talk a little bit about where we are from the reopening standpoint. And we're actually going to go across to the other side of the world. China's is showing a pretty swift recovery right now. This chart here is China's composite purchasing managers index. And as you can see, from history in the past, it was running pretty solidly all the way up until this crisis. It took a major dip in February, but it is coming back very strongly. So what is this suggesting? It's suggesting that recovery can be a relatively quick process. So we'll keep watching that. And when you're thinking about recovery and the unemployment, the reopening is driving more employment. So the U.S. unemployment rate actually dropped down to 13.3% from 14.7% in May. Obviously, there's a little controversy on the numbers that came out. They were so significantly off that they're re-looking at the numbers today. We expect them to be adjusted upward a little bit, but still improved over the May numbers. So when you're looking at this jobs report, we actually picked up 2.5 million new net jobs. And again, that's after May's loss of 20 million in April. So it's significant. We're going in the right direction. We like what we're seeing. So we just need to keep moving that direction. So speaking of reopening, when you're talking about the strong U.S. Response and actually the world response, but speaking specifically of the U.S., our policy is really driving the economic data that's coming in right now. The monetary and fiscal policy actions have been extremely effective, as you can see in this chart. The majority of the jobs, we talked about this over time, over the last few weeks. We expected, based on the numbers, about 78% of the jobless numbers to come back and be very temporary as far as the layoffs go. And that's kind of what we're starting to see right now. So we're seeing that decline. We expect it to continue moving forward. It will be a continued gradual reopening, but again, positive news moving forward. So where are the numbers coming from? Well, when you look at this chart, on the left-hand axis, left-hand side, you've got the number of jobs that were lost in the millions. On the bottom axis, you've got the different industries. So what industry got hit the hardest? Well, leisure and hospitality. Very, very abrupt stop in that industry put a lot of people on unemployment. But when you're looking at this chart, the black is the April 20 numbers and the blue is the May 20 numbers. And when you're thinking about leisure and hospitality, it's actually leading the way coming back. So every one of these areas, retail, education, construction, manufacturing, professional, and business, they're all moving positive. The only one that is not at this time is state and local governments, which do remain a bit of a drag. And part of that is budget issues. I mean, they've spent a lot of money. We're going to be moving forward, but at the end of the day, they're going to be lagging behind, I think, for a little bit of time here.